Alright, hi everyone, my name is Jared Rehnquist. I am an aspiring VFX artist slash motion designer. I'm a graphic arts student at Harper College. I'm supposed to graduate after this semester. And so today I just want to show you my portfolio. I have some 3D work as well as some graphic arts design stuff that I've done for school. So let's just jump into it. Alright, so this first project here is something that I made for fun. The idea I had was I thought it'd be kind of cool if there were flying robots organizing the shelves and supply crates in a store like maybe like Costco. And so I decided to make a whole scene kind of embodying that. You can see my thought process in the bottom left for what I wanted the robot to look like. And then of course you have the robot itself. I modeled, rigged, and textured the model all inside Blender, which is what I use for all of my 3D work. And this is actually part of an animation, but right here it's just a still frame. So yeah, that's that for that project. This one here is just a model that I made of my guitar. I like to play guitar, so I decided to recreate it in Blender. And so you have a wireframe there in the middle just to kind of show cool topology, because that's very important in 3D work. And of course you have different angles just to kind of show off the texturing and model. And then here are just some 3D renders that I assembled. The one on the left and the bottom are Christmas renders for separate years. I just made them for fun. I had these cool character concepts in my mind and I just wanted to put them in a neat scenario. And then the one on the top is just a fan art. I like to play the game Overwatch, which is a first-person shooter game. And I wanted to take one of the guns in the game of one of the characters and just recreate it in Blender as kind of a fun weapon modeling exercise. And also just texturing and lighting and just practicing that. And then here is a kitchen scene recreation. You can see the original photo there in the top right. For this project, I decided to take the photo and then recreate it inside Blender. And this was mostly to practice lighting, practice modeling, and interior visualization, as well as trying to capture photorealism. Alright, and then kind of moving into more of the graphic design stuff. Here's a magazine feature that I made. I took an article about Stoicism and made a layout for it. And so because Stoicism is very much about being calm, maintaining order, I decided to try to emulate that in my design. And so you notice that it's very simple, very clean, and as well as a lot of very muted colors just to kind of complement that style. And this next project was for Lock and Key Photography. These are two different flyers. You got one on the left and then one on the right, which is front and back. And Lock and Key already had a brand kind of established, and so for these flyers, it's very much just trying to make sure that the flyers feel that they're part of that same brand, as well as, complement the photos themselves and make it feel like they're all part of the same family brand. And then this here was for Crystal Lake Food Pantry. This was actually part of a group project. Everyone had their own pieces to work on. This is just my side of a project. The idea here was that we had to take Crystal Lake Food Pantry and then rebrand it, make it look, a little cleaner. And so the main challenge with this was just trying to make sure that everything felt like it was part of a family brand, making sure that the fonts, the colors, the styles, all felt the same and part of the same company. This project here was for, package design. We had to make up a food, make a company for that food, that product, and then make a package for the actual company. So I decided to make some kind of like cookie brand, and you can see my thought process there in the middle for what I wanted the package to look like. And then I made some 3D renders to show what the package would look like if it were to be printed out. And this is a cool event poster that I made. I actually really like this project. What we had to do was we had to take a song title and make a logo on that song title, or for that song title, and then we had to take the logo that we made and put it onto an event poster. So I decided to do Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, and it being an 80s song, I decided to go with like a synthwave slash very retro look. And then for the actual event poster that I wanted to put the logo on, I decided to do an 80s themed prom. So yeah, I was really proud of how that one came out. And then this last project here is just a cool calendar that I made. You could choose whatever theme you wanted to do. I decided to do rad cars, and I wanted the style and font to, very much embody, that slick feel. And I was just really proud of how that one came out. And this, of course, is just my business card and resume. That's pretty much it for this presentation. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.